You guys, welcome back to Kills and Manchester United nil, Southampton nil, and we have just drew to bottom of the Premier League due to absolutely disgraceful officiating today by the referee. But we also kind of I know, it's just like we kind of gave up on winning their game as well in the last 10 minutes. And it's like, it was like Ten Hag was happy to take the draw and the players were kind of happy to take the draw in the last 5-10 minutes or so, which is an absolute joke. So we have just drew 0-0 to bottom of the Premier League, not even being able to score against them, which is a disgrace as well. So, I mean, Casemiro sent off. He's missing the next 4 games. Never is that a red card, in my opinion. It just never is. Honestly, it's a disgrace how Casemiro was sent off today. We should have had 1 or 2 penalties in the first half. I mean, I honestly cannot believe what we've seen. I cannot believe what we've seen today. We should have had 1 or 2 penalties in that game. And I honestly just do not get what the point is of VAR. I mean, honestly, Anthony Taylor, the referee today, influenced just to go over to VAR, basically influenced by all of the Southampton players to just give Casemiro a red card, which is never a red card. So that's twice. Both Casemiro's red cards this season should never have been red cards. I mean, it's a joke, and we're talking about this for the second time this season. Casemiro sent off, and it shouldn't have even been a red. I mean, it's a joke. I mean, it might not even should have been a yellow, in my opinion. Like, honestly, like, yeah, his stud was a little bit high, but it's not a red card. It's not a bloody red card, in my opinion. I just can't believe we drew to bottom of the Premier League today. We drew to 0-0 to the bottom of the Premier League, and basically they were better on stats. I mean, yeah, obviously, I think the sending off of Casemiro had a bit to play in that, though, obviously. But like in us, like having to sit back a bit more. But still, like, we kind of just gave up on the game in a way in the last couple of minutes. Like, it was like Ten Hag was happy to take the draw in the end, and then. But yeah, I just can't get over how poor the officiating was today. But again, we can't only blame on that. We had enough chances, and yeah, the officiating is awful. But we should still be beating bottom of the league with 10 men. Let's be real, though. It was kind of 10 versus 12 today, though. It kind of was 10 versus 12 because Anthony Taylor, the bloody bold referee, was basically on Southampton's side for the majority of that game, which is an absolute shambles to see, to be fair. So, yeah, a disgraceful result for Manchester United. And, yeah, I mean, it's unacceptable how the officiating was today. And, you know, like, we didn't even play that good today either, which is also even more of a disgrace. Like, I just can't believe what happened today. I can't believe what we just had to bloody sit through and watch just then, because it was in my opinion, bloody complete and utter joke how we just went on and played just then. Basically, you know, just in the end, just play for the bloody draw, and the referee is an absolute shambles. So yeah, I'm honestly fuming. I'm honestly absolutely fuming. That's 2 Premier League games in a row now without a win. We lost 7-0 last game to our arch rivals. This time we dropped 2 points to bottom of the bloody Premier League, which is a complete and utter joke. You don't like it. This should not happen. We cannot be affording to drop easy points like this. In my opinion, is a disgrace. And, you know, the refereeing decisions obviously played a bloody part. But still, like, we shouldn't have been dropping points in that game either way. We should not be dropping points in that game. It's appalling, in my opinion. It's absolutely appalling. And that game was honestly painful and horrible to watch from a Manchester United perspective, of course. Because we're just watching our team just absolutely mess up again. I mean, it's just a joke. Twice in a row now in the Premier League, we dropped. So yeah, we picked one. We got 1 point out of 6. 1 point out of 6. It's an absolute disgrace, in my opinion. Only getting 1 point out of 6. So yeah, I'm appalled by what I've just seen. Absolutely appalled, and I'm fuming. I'm absolutely fuming with that result. I'm not gonna lie. We will get into the player ratings in a few minutes time, but yeah, I just want to say, you know, I'm absolutely appalled by what I've just watched from this Manchester United team. And yeah, we've messed up again. We've messed up again and again and again. And you know, I'm so pissed off. It's just an absolute joke. To be fair, how we went on and played today. It's unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable how we went on and played today. So yeah, like we need to be better. We need to be better going to our next couple of games. Let's be real, because you know we're after that. You know we're in a bit of trouble now. We got the FA Cup next week. No, we got Real Betis, and then you know we got the FA Cup next week. So we haven't got a Premier League game till April now. So until that's after the international bloody break that we've got coming up. And I absolutely hate the international breaks. We've had the World Cup. Like we don't need a bloody international break when we've had a World Cup. Like you might as well just screw that over. But yeah, whatever. I'm appalled by how we played today. I'm absolutely appalled. And it's just the referee signing with Southampton today. Southampton had everyone on their side. I mean, it's honestly a joke. 0-0 to bottom of the league, and the referee basically handed Southampton that draw. Basically, gave them all the possible chances possible. And yeah, I mean, honestly, I can't believe it. I can't believe that we've just gone on and drew to that lot. I mean, it's a shambles, really. It's a shambles. But yeah, we were denied 2 penalties in that game. 2 penalties we could have had in that game, and we were denied both, which is just an absolute shambles. It's a joke. Denied 2 penalties during that game. Honestly, like that bold referee today, Anthony Taylor, is an absolute disgrace. That man has always been a disgrace of a referee. Always a disgrace of a ref. And he sent our best player off, and he denied 2 penalties. Well, one really, one clear one, which was one of the Southampton players got on his knees and got his arm out, touched it with. It's a joke. It's a complete handball. It's just a complete and utter handball there, and how we didn't get a penalty is a joke. I'm going to put out a poll. What I can't spell was Casemiro's foul. Wait, should Casemiro got sent off? So yeah, I'm going to put that as a poll. You guys vote on that. Should Casemiro have been sent off? I personally really completely disagree with that red card, and yeah, Manchester United should have had a penalty. But yeah, as I said though, even though the ref, he was against us throughout the bloody game, I still think that we should be beating them anyway, and I still think we were poor, and we kind of did give up in that game, which I think is a disgrace, just giving up. And we gave up in the Liverpool game, and I think from the looks of things, we kind of did go on and give up today as well, which is a disgrace in my opinion. You should never bloody give up in these games, and we kind of did today. We kind of just happy just to take that bloody 1 point, which is just a joke. In my opinion, it's an absolute disgrace how we played. I honestly can't get my head around it. I honestly can't. But yeah, look, we need to be way better than that. We need to be better than that, red card or not, referee against us or not. Yeah, we had people we had the ref against us and literally everyone against us today. But we should still be winning against that team. We should still be beating bottom of the Premier League. So yeah, no matter what, bottom of the Premier League or not, we should still be beating that team. Let's do some player ratings there. Make sure you smash the subscribe button and drop a like on the stream, guys. We'd of course we love if you could. But yeah, anyway, let's do the player ratings. So David De Gea in goal today. 7. I thought he made some bloody amazing saves, and yeah, we could have easily lost that game if it wasn't for David De Gea in goal today. So we were lucky to have them. And then we see after that Real Betis game, people saying, we need a new goalkeeper. Distribution was a bit off today. So, yeah, we need a new goalkeeper. That's what people were saying after that game. And then he was like, and people, I also saw people like, he's only an average shot stopper. But how? He literally, if it wasn't for him, then we would have lost. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, 6. Yeah, I thought he's definitely better having him in the team than Dalot, 100%. Definitely better than having Dalot. So, yeah, Wan-Bissaka played well. Varane gets a 7, very solid at the back. Butcher, Martinez gets a 7 as well, solid at the back. Again, by those two. So, yeah, clean sheet, which is good. So, the defense can take the positive out of that. So, De Gea and the defense can, take the positives from that. Shaw gets a 6. Yeah, I mean, like we kept a clean sheet, so yeah, you can give the defense credit, but I just can't believe what is going on. I just can't believe what we've just seen. Mancunian says, Man United hate Anthony Taylor. He should not be allowed to referee our games. He honestly shouldn't. Like, I swear to God, that man's a City fan. He's from up near Manchester, and that man, Anthony Taylor, is definitely a bloody City fan. Like, honestly, he's one of City's 100 fans. Because, I mean, honestly, I just can't believe it. Anthony Taylor is just an absolute joke of a referee. And it's not the first time he's done this as well. It's not the bloody first time that he's gone on and done this. It's so poor. Make sure you guys smash the subscribe button, drop a like on the stream as well. Who was referee when we played Crystal Palace, that time where Casemiro got sent off? Man United 2-1 Crystal Palace. Who was the referee for that game? Wait, let me quickly try and check who the ref was. I'm not sure if it was Anthony Taylor. Let me just go and check who it was. If it lets me. Okay, we can tell. There's Andre Maria. Oh, he's as bad. But yeah, honestly, Anthony Taylor, just I can't I honestly am lost for words. How on earth he's come to the conclusion to suddenly change that and give Casemiro a red card. Like, honestly, it's a joke. Like he says, he's from, I can't even say that word, but yeah, I looked him up earlier. All his mates are City fans. Well, yeah, I mean, bloody hell, it's honest. I mean, he definitely is a City fan. He definitely is a City fan. That man's always got something against us. I swear to God, he's always got something against us. It's so frustrating to see. It's so frustrating as all of us Manchester United fans see all the time. Whenever he's ref, there's always just got to be an issue. Bloody hell. Bruno Fernandes. So yeah, back onto our player ratings now. Oh wait, no, I haven't done Cassie yet. Casemiro. How well is he playing till he got sent off? Never a red card. He can get a 6. It wasn't a red card in my opinion. But yeah. Honestly, like, you can't, like, he won the ball. Yes, his stud was a bit too high, but the Southampton player he fouled went down like he was shot in the ankle when he wasn't. His stud was just a little bit high. It's not a red card. He won the ball. I mean, you can even argue that it might not even be a yellow card. But I mean, yeah, like, I understand if it was a yellow card, but you can even argue why it wouldn't be. Bruno Fernandes thought was pretty poor today. He gets a 5. I thought Bruno was poor. I thought he was poor today, Bruno. But I mean, he did play well last game, and he is being criticised a lot. But yeah, let's just be honest, he does get a 5. Sancho 5. Thought we were very poor up front today. Anthony 4, winds me up all the time. Anthony, honestly, Anthony really does wind me up, and I still think he should have been dropped. Like, I was really surprised that we didn't drop Anthony after what happened last Sunday. Very surprised that we didn't drop him for the Real Betis game, and very surprised we didn't drop him today. So yeah, 4 for Anthony, 5 for Rashford. Yeah, Rashford gets a 5. He was poor. Wu Weghorst, I don't know, like, he came off in the first half. I don't know what happened. He might have been injured, he might have not, but yeah, he can get a 5. McTominay was all right. He can get a 6 today. I thought McTominay actually looked all right. To be fair, he can get a 6. He was all right in the midfield. He had to cover it on his own the majority of the game anyway. So, yeah, I actually think McTominay was all right. 6 for him. Garnacho gets a 6. PS3, didn't really see him. 6. So, Fred, 6, wasn't on for long at all. Maguire wasn't on for long at all. 6. Eric Ten Hag. I mean, I don't really know what to think about him, because it was a really poor game today. It was very poor. I still think we kind of gave up on the game a bit. 6. I'll just give him a 6. I don't know what is going on at the moment. Who's man of the match? Probably De Gea. Yeah, I think De Gea deserves man of the match today. Gave him the highest rating, which was a 7. Yeah, I'll give David De Gea man of the match again. I mean, honestly, like he's a great goal. He's a very amazing goalkeeper, David De Gea. He's absolutely world class, and he gets way too much hate, in my opinion. I honestly am absolutely. I just can't believe what we've seen. I just honestly can't believe what we've seen. We see us getting robbed off that game by the referee, but we couldn't even score anyway. I just don't get. We couldn't even score anyway. The play is just the attitude we're seeing is poor at the moment. Like Cunha says, Eric Ten Hag we trust. Yeah, of course, Eric Ten Hag has got a master plan that is gonna keep, which is gonna finally get us winning. Like he's already won the first trophy possible this season. We got an FA Cup game next week to possibly go to Wembley into the semi-finals, and then obviously we got an international break, time to rethink. Then we got Newcastle, but Casemiro is out for 4 games. Unfortunately, Casemiro is out for 4 games this season now. So and it's the 4 Premier League games Cassie's out for. So Casemiro misses. Let me quickly go through the games that he does miss. So he misses Newcastle. He misses the Newcastle game, and we're playing them away as well at St James's Park. That's gonna be a real tough one. We're gonna miss him in that one. So and then we got Brentford. Brentford literally haven't lost for ages. Then we got Everton. We should win that. Then we got Forest away. We should win that. But yeah, honestly, never a red. Should we? I mean, we could appeal it. To be fair, he's already out for 4 games, so I mean, we might as well just appeal it. In my opinion, I'm not sure if it will go through, but I honestly do think we should appeal. I mean, appeals. Let's be honest, like 90% of the time, appeals never usually do work. 90% of the time, but I still think we should do it. We should definitely, in my opinion, appeal that because I'm honest. I'm honestly shocked with how that's been dealt with. In my opinion, honestly, I'm honestly shocked with how it's been dealt with, and like we need to appeal it. We need to appeal it, but I also just think that we were awful up front. Like in my opinion, we were absolutely disgraceful up front today as well. And as I said, bad refereeing or not, we still should have won that game. We played bottom of the league. Anthony Taylor wrecks every game. He's getting like Mark Clattenburg. All the games is about him. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I remember Mark Clattenburg as well. Bloody hell. I mean, yeah, just honestly, I mean, who was it? I forgot who it was, but there was a referee who I think, did get sacked after the incident that happened in like the Arsenal game or something. Was it like, I forgot, he's another bold guy or something, I think it was. I forgot who it was, but there was a referee who happened to. But Anthony Taylor should step down from his referee duties, or we should just get rid of him because he's an absolute shambles of a referee. He's an absolute joke of a ref who's cost us badly today, in my opinion, and cost us a very, very important 3 points that we should have got out of that game. It's a very important 3 points that he's cost us, and yeah, honestly, he's an absolute joke and shambles of a referee, Anthony Taylor. Honestly, I don't want to see him ref one of our games again. He needs to go. He needs to just go. Championship ref at least. Honestly, he shouldn't even be a referee in my opinion after just everything that we've seen of him. He's an absolute joke of a man, absolute joke of a referee, and yeah, something needs to be done about him. Something needs to be done. Obviously, as well, on Monday, usually, we do get one of those guys who go in on Sky Sports News, chats about all of the refereeing decisions that's happened over the weekend. And I definitely really want to hear his verdicts on the one that we've seen today. So, yeah, I definitely want to see what he's got to say about that, because honestly, it's a joke. It's a joke of a red card, in my opinion, and it should never have happened. It should never have happened, that red card. How Cassie's being sent off after that it's just a shambles and a joke, to be fair. But yeah, I gave David De Gea my man of the match today. I mean, who else can you really give it to? I thought everyone else was pretty poor today. I thought everyone's pretty poor. The defense was pretty good today. The defense was pretty good. Apart from that, though, like, what else can we say? 0-0 against bottom of the Premier League. And I all like, as I've been saying, we can't. It's never a red card, but we can't just blame the referee on that, though. In my opinion, we need to also take more responsibility with our players and everything else, because we should still be scoring these goals. This is why we need a new striker. We really bloody need a new striker in January. January? That's already gone. In the summer, sorry. Like, we need a new striker in the summer, because we cannot afford to be in this position again. Like, honestly, Weghorst got injured or something today. We took him off early. It might have been tactical, though, because of the red card that we got. I don't know, but yeah, it's a real hard one, to be fair. I'm honestly just shocked by how awful that's been. I just keep looking back at this, and honestly, that's 1 point out of a possible 6 for Manchester United. It's really poor from us. It's really, 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 really poor from us. 1 point out of a possible 6. It's a bit unacceptable, to be fair. It is pretty unacceptable. 1 point out of 6. Bloody hell. And then we just see Arsenal and Arsenal and City doing really well. Arsenal destroying Fulham, who are usually seen as a really good team. City getting the job done yesterday from a bloody penalty. Honestly, it's just a joke. Sure, Anthony Taylor was happy to see City win yesterday. Of course he was. What joke of a ref. There's just no positives to take out of that at all. There's just no positives at all. Southampton, they're a team that should be going down, and we're there drawing to them. But yeah, let's be honest, though. They did have 10 men. They basically had 10 men. We had 10 men. Southampton had 12 men. That's what I meant. Southampton had 12 men today. All their players on the pitch on the ref, and it was 12 versus 10 for the majority of that game. So, yeah, joke. Absolute joke. Oh, it's got to be something done about these referees. There's just got to be something done about them. It's just an absolute joke. It's just a joke. What happens with them? It's just a joke. There must be something done about them. I'm honestly appalled by what I've seen today. I'm honestly absolutely appalled. To be fair, and it just happens too often. It happens too often. But the thing is, though, whenever it's with Manchester United and us, nothing said as much as what would have happened with Arsenal. When that incident happened with Arsenal, that no one says as much. I just can't believe it. I'm so frustrated. I'm honestly so frustrated and so annoyed by what I've seen today. Honestly, it's the most bloody frustrating thing ever. Honestly, it's just a shambles. It's an absolute shambles today from what we've witnessed just throughout that game. Honestly, there's got to be something bloody done about that referee. Get him out. Get him out of the Premier League. He does not deserve to be a referee in the Premier League, and he's probably going to go home, because he's just there living a great life, making awful, shocking decisions, and he doesn't care he doesn't care what anyone thinks of him. So, yeah, that just can't be asked. What is happened today? What in the bloody hell has gone on today? It's an absolute shambles, man. It's a shambles. Oh. Shambles. What we've witnessed. Honestly, can't believe it. Can't bloody believe it. And yeah, again, I just don't get how we didn't even score a goal, though. That's the thing. I just don't even get how we didn't score a goal. Yeah, we were robbed. But it's against bottom of the Prem. We're going to have a look at the stats in a minute, though, guys. I will go and have a quick look at these stats. To be fair, I think we might as well. I think we might as well go on and have a quick look at the stats in a minute because, yeah, I think it makes sense to check them. It definitely makes sense to go and quickly check the stats, of course. But yeah. Make sure you guys smash the subscribe button, drop a like on the stream as well. It would, of course, mean a lot if you could. Yeah, I'm just so frustrated at the moment. I'm just so frustrated drawing to that lot. 0-0 as well. Like it's just a joke in my opinion. It's just an absolute joke of a result. Let's have a quick look at the stats and stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what actually happened to Weghorst and all. I'm actually trying to figure out like what happened with Weghorst. Why was Weghorst taken off so early? And also another thing which I don't understand is we bring Garnacho on and then we took him off. It's a tactical sub, okay. But yeah, the thing that I just don't get though, so is that we decide to bring Garnacho on the pitch, but then we decide to take him off, which that's the thing which I don't understand, is that is the whole thing with Garnacho. We brought him on and then we took him off like 10 minutes later. I don't get that. I personally really don't get that, and I don't see why. What's the point in doing that? It's happened twice. It's the second time it's happened this season as well. It's the second time it's happened this season with Garnacho. He gets brought on and then gets taken straight back off, which I know it's real strange. It's really weird in my opinion. It's really bloody weird. Really weird. But yeah, it is what it is at the end of the day. It is what it is, but yeah, so poor. So poor. What has happened to my phone? But yeah, look, I still think we should appeal that red card. We should definitely appeal that red that Cassie was given earlier today, in my opinion. Like it just makes all the sense in the world. But yeah, just honestly, drawing against bottom of the Premier League today is an absolute disgrace from Manchester United. And yeah, even though Casemiro got sent off, it's still a joke. And the referee costing us once again, Anthony Taylor, that absolute bold prick, costing us the game. It's just always him. It's just always him. I just can't get my head around it, man. I just can't get my head around Anthony Taylor's awful decision making. And as I said, it's not the first time he's done this. It's about the bloody 8th bloody time he's went on and done it. So, no, more than 8th. I mean, honestly, God knows how many times Anthony Taylor's gone on to have to make these awful decisions. But, it's just getting boring now. This man, Anthony Taylor, is honestly just ruining football at this rate. He honestly is. I mean, VAR's ruining it all. Anthony Taylor's ruining it all. It's a joke. But, yeah, as I said, look, we should still be winning that game anyway. It's Southampton. They're bottom of the Premier League. They are bottom of the Premier League and we drew to them. 0-0. Couldn't even score a goal. It's just... In my opinion, it's just a joke. It's just a complete and utter joke, in my opinion. And it just needs to be looked into. It needs to be looked into with all of these referees' awful decisions and everything. So, yeah, get something sorted, people. Get something sorted because we can't accept people like Anthony Taylor in our society and football. So, yeah, get him out. Just someone do something about the guy. And just get him gone. I don't want to ever see him again refereeing another Manchester United game. Oh, I don't even want to see him refereeing another football game in general because he's only just going to go on and mess it right up like he does with everything that he bloody touches in his life. Just messes it all up. And yeah, he's honestly a huge reason why we just did not win that game today. So yeah, just screw him. Just absolutely screw that man. I can't be doing with Anthony Taylor anymore. It just happens too much. But yeah, let's have a look at the stats. Let's have a look at the stats and stuff because, yeah. Let's have a look at the stats. So the stats today during that game, of course. So the stats. 47% possession for Manchester United. So Southampton, who are bottom of the Premier League, who I don't even think a possession-based team had more possession than us today. So poor. But no, I guess that is because the majority of the game we were 2 men down because obviously Anthony Taylor was literally playing for Southampton. 10 shots for Man United, 17 shots for Southampton. Joke. 4 shots on target for Man United, 4 for Southampton. 386 total passes for Man United, 440 for Southampton. Then as well, passes completed 301 for Man United, 372 for Southampton. Tackles 1, 10 for Man United, 11 for Southampton. Area duels 1, 11 for Man United, and 5 for Southampton. I just don't know what to say. I just don't know what to bloody say about that, to be fair. Stats, very poor, of course, as we know. Stats are very poor. And yeah, it's just a joke. 2 games in a row in the Premier League, which we have failed to win. I just can't get my head around that. I honestly can't get my head around that, to be fair. 2 games in the Premier League, which we've gone on and failed to win this season. In a row. That's what I meant. God, I'm mixing my words because I'm just so frustrated right now after what I've just seen, to be fair. I mean, if we go back to the player ratings from what I said, so 7 for De Gea, 6 for Wan-Bissaka, 7 for Varane, 7 for Martinez, 6 for Luke Shaw, 6 for Casemiro, 5 for Bruno, 5 for Sancho, 4 for Anthony because he winds me up, 5 for Rashford, 5 for Weghorst, 6 for McTominay, 6 for Garnacho, 6 for Piastri, 6 for Fred, 6 for Maguire, and 6 for Eric Ten Hag, and David De Gea gets man of the match. So yeah, that's what I've done with my player ratings today. But yeah, I just think I thought McTominay did all right, to be fair, because he did have to control the whole midfield for literally the whole game today after that Casemiro awful sending off. So yeah, I actually thought McTominay did all right, to be fair. Suspension for 5th yellow card versus Crystal Palace. Yeah, oh yeah, God. He's been it's just so unfair on Casemiro at the moment, to be fair. It's all a bit unfair on him, if I'm being completely real. It's really unfair on Casemiro. Just everyone's playing against the guy. Everyone's against Cassie. So look, you really do have to feel for Casemiro because just everyone's against the man. So never in a million years a red card. Joke written all over that today. So bloody frustrating. So annoying. So frustrating. So hard to get your head around Manchester United not winning another game. It's just so bloody frustrating at this point. It's so bloody frustrating and annoying, and it just can't keep happening. It just can't keep on happening. If we're being honest, it just can't. There's just got to be something done. Let's go to BBC Sport and stuff, and let's see what's being said. So, majority of people on BBC Sport gave Rashford man of the match for us. It's a bit of a surprising one. I don't know. Southampton. Oh, Armstrong got man of the match. In general. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I am gonna wrap it up. I am gonna wrap it up. But yeah, honestly, awful, horrible performance to watch from Manchester United today. Referee costing us, but yeah, let's be honest. So it's not even just that. It's just literally everything. Just went wrong today. The referee against us, and so yeah, the referee against us, just everything, just not going our way. So yeah. But yeah, make sure you smash the subscribe button, guys, and drop a like on the stream. So yeah, gutted after that, bloody gutted. Let me just check one more thing before we do end the stream. I'm just gonna check one more thing. Hang on. Okay, so I think so. Cassie's out. So Sabitzer, like I think Sabitzer was ill or something coming into today's game, so he was unable to play. I do think if we had Sabitzer, then we could have been more likely to go on and possibly score a few more if we did have it actually score. If we did have Sabitzer today, I don't know, but yeah, just everything went shame today, in my opinion. But yeah, anyway, thank you all for watching this video, Kills. Speak to you in the next one. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace out.